Welcome back. It is Alan Dietrich live and in person. You inspired so many people with that story that we ran at the first of the year, that we ran it again just now, and you sort of dedicated your life to inspiring people. You're really getting kind of a following now of people that are amazed by what you did and want to know, how did you do it? How did you lose 250 pounds, no surgery? I mean, it was just mind over matter for you.
Yeah, it's all in your head. It's a battle you fight every day, you know, when you go to the fridge and you open it up and see something you might want, but, you know.
Do you have to make that decision all the time still?
Oh yeah, because my wife and my son are beanpoles and have no problems eating cookies and whatever, and I shop for them. I'm not, you know.
You didn't say no more in the house,
right.
This is the way we're eating.
Yeah, it's a change in my eating habits.
Now, you said to me during the interview that you don't eat a lot of white stuff. So someone said, does he have milk? Does he have this? So now that we have you here live, what are your tools? You use Lose It. I know you're a big fan of the Lose It app, as I am, to track.
Right.
So what gets entered into that Lose It app? What do you eat?
Basically fruits, vegetables, and lean protein. I don't drink milk, but I eat cheese.
You do eat cheese.
It's mostly protein anyway. So no rices, no potatoes, and I can't, you know, actually I have to confess I did have a piece of Gino's pizza last week, but it was the whole wheat crust.
Okay,
you know,
so you felt like, okay.
Well, I got it for running the Susan G. Komen race for the cure. I got a free coupon, and my wife loves that pizza anyway. So
you were able
but
to
I
give yourself
counted
that.
it. But I counted the calories, and I probably overestimated the calories. So
just so that it was, and what calories, how much calorie count do you have a day? What's your limit per day that you're trying to stay near?
My allowance is 2,700.
Because you're in maintenance.
Well, no, I'm not in maintenance yet.
No, you're not?
I still have a goal set.
Okay.
But I, as a person, try not to eat any more than I burn in a day. So figure how many calories I burn upwards of 2,000 calories a day doing my workouts.
Wow.
So
because you're also teaching too.
Yeah, because I'm basically just throwing away the allotted calories. So.
That's a high bar though. But that's why you've had this kind of success. I think have you ever had a real backslide kind of week day, or it's just been?
I've never gone over my calories. Never.
Wow. All right, so one of the things you had to do is change what you cook. You said you always cooked, and now you've sort of changed the way you think about what you're making. I believe that if you're going to have a healthy commitment to a different kind of lifestyle, you do have to cook some things. You can't always eat out because you can't always know what's in that food. So what are you going to make for us today?
Well, one of my favorites over the years have been jalapeno poppers, and when you like go to any restaurant, you know, they're upwards of 100 calories a pop. Yeah, a pop, literally.
And nobody eats just one.
You know, you can buy them and bring them home, but you know, they're still 70, 80 calorie, you know,
yeah, so you needed an alternative for the most part for this, something that you love. You needed to incorporate it into your life in a good new way.
So I wanted to do it without breading and filled with not something that's non-fat and good for you. And so
this was the creative energy that went into this. So you have jalapeno, but then you have this pepper here too. So you do have to adapt to what's in season, what's in the store, and this is a less hot pepper, which is probably more up my alley too.
Poblano pepper, and these are
another kind.
I blanked on it.
A larger pepper. That's okay, but you can also use the jalapeno.
But they're less hot peppers.
Okay, and
you can use these for a meal.
Okay,
I mean,
that is a big amount of food.
A couple of those for a meal, but you're only going to have like 125 or 150 calories in that whole thing.
What do you do with how do you start it? Let's make one of these things.
Well, you just chop off the end, and you want to take out all
guts.
the hot seeds and everything. And I found that, you know, the little things you cut the eyes out on pumpkins with works real good.
The pumpkin carving tool is perfect. I was saying it's very Alton Brown, finding a tool that works in a different way.
Just go in and you
take the guts right out there.
Knock it out. And
there you go. Now you got a little jalapeno bowl, pepper bowl kind of thing.
So you do that. You can, you know, in the bigger one, it's pretty easy. Just same thing. And that's even easier because there's not much
guts in there.
Yeah.
It's already almost a bowl to start, or a horn o' plenty.
Yeah, so you can just go in there and pour it out.
Okay, So
we're done with
that's that. Let's see. What do you put do you put these on the tray right away to then cook after you get them?
Yeah, I put them
hollowed
on.
out?
I put them on a
Okay.
cookie sheet,
Which is in the oven right now.
Yeah.
While that's cooking, you make the guts.
Right.
You make the filling. Okay, so what's the filling made out of?
Spinach.
Spinach, which you did frozen spinach, which is one of the
Frozen
ingredients we have
spinach,
linked
and
for you.
I
Okay.
microwaved it in the bag for 4 minutes
Okay, so that it's nice and soft.
and warm.
And then you combine. Do we have a bowl for you?
We're put it
You
in the
got
food
it already
processor.
made.
We'll just,
Oh, okay.
just do it all
So
in
you've
that.
got that. Oh, there we go. All right, dump it in there. And then your other ingredients are, looks like, right lined up for you. So what else goes in there?
I have some garlic powder.
Garlic
And
powder?
you can do that to whatever.
To the taste that you
yeah.
like. Right, right.
Salt.
Salt? It's already
I
smelling
use-
good, that garlic powder. I love it.
About 3/4 of a cup of chicken stock,
Chicken stock, okay.
and
What's
put
that
in
there?
some little dried onions, maybe.
Little dried onions.
And then
You've got your cream cheese.
Throw in a lump of cream cheese.
Do you do low fat, or is it
it's-
regular?
It is no fat.
No fat cream cheese. Okay. Is that everything?
Yeah, you can. Well, we'll put this into. This is some Parmesan cheese. So
Okay.
just
That,
for a little.
there we go. We have that on our list,
little
ingredient
indulgence.
list too. Okay. Okay. So you should be able to
Just
hit the thing to go. Okay, and then, let's see here, pull that out there. It's smelling really good. So then you've got your filling, and your trick for that, we have that done. So you put that in the bag. Show them, you take the filling and put it in a bag.
well, you
Sort of
Take-
like a cake decorating deal
Yeah.
here. So you use a Ziploc bag,
use
put
a
the filling in
Ziploc
there.
bag. First,
All right, and now I'm going to get the jalapenos out of the oven, right? They're not really in the oven, they've
Right.
cooled, so I'm not burning myself.
I take the Ziploc bag and I cut a corner of it off, and I have a little cake decorating.
Mm-hmm. And you put it in the
Thing.
corner of the bag. This is the best trick. Ta-da! Okay, and then you fill the bag with the filling that we just made. This is such a great
Yeah,
idea.
help me hold
yeah,
that
yeah,
open.
yeah. There you go. There you go. Okay,
And it gets all over your fingers.
that's okay. I don't trust really neat cooks. It's a creative process. It's a mess.
Shake it down.
Okay, and then put it in there, one of those, so we can see how you do.
And then you have your jalapeno that you cooked
Mm-hmm.
and let cool. And you just go like this. And you squeeze.
And fill it up. And there it is. Is that it, the finished product?
There you go.
Wonderful. All right. I want to let you all know that at fullplate.tv, I'm going to link you to alandietrich.com and to his wonderful blog, because he's really sharing his journey with everyone, including recipes like this one. So fullplate.tv, and if you want to go right to the source, it's alandietrich.com. Also, Alan is a fitness instructor now, so if you live in the Toledo area, you can actually go to one of your classes.
Yes,
Excellent. Excellent. All right, thank you so much. We are going to finish filling our peppers and have them for our next Super Bowl party, right?
Exactly. And they're all about 25 or 30 calories a piece.
Hello, that is my kind of snack. Thanks so much for watching. Thanks for being here. Thanks for our crafting, Mara. Thanks for watching Full Plate. See you next week. Those are so cool.